tumeamua candidate yetu ya urais hapa nchini Kenya 2027 elections anaitwa Dr. Fred Matiang'I Okenye. Na tena hatusongi nyuma.
Ukiendelea kutupea mamlaka watu wa Gusii ile hatujakuomba hiyo, na kuambia tafadhali kwa heshima nyingi sana, pia ni kuonekana kuwa sauti ya Mkisii haisikiki.
The political landscape in the Gusii region seems to be changing day by day. The change appears to have been sparked by recent government appointments. Gusii leaders say they want more cabinet and principal secretary appointments. They argue that whatever has been offered under President William Ruto's broad-based government is demeaning.
We will continue. We have decided that if you have a dysfunctional country, that institutions are not ready to share the cake equitably, then you must look for alternatives. How you will force those who are in power to share those resources with you equitably.
Sisi tunataka kukaa pahali tuko.
You are elected and you are the only voice for that poor man. You are the only voice, hata si ya kanisa. Mtu wa Kilara anasema nilichagua mbunge pahali atanitetea, dawa ionekane hapa. Na ukienda kumwambia hakuna dawa, risasi kichwa. And that is why I am at the forefront ya kuomba watu wa mlima, kwa sababu sisi ndio tutalengwa na ile mambo yote. Mkubali tukae kando. We support another person and we said Sakayo home.
We will continue registering more and more members as we revitalize the party, so that we can also be able to give a good platform, give good support to our presidential candidate, Fred Matiang'I. The name of Fred Matiang'I was floated by people in Narok. It was floated by our members in Morah. We have had members in Kiambu, in Kajiado, and we'll continue going to very many other counties so that we can get the concurrence of the members of Jubilee as to who do they want to be their presidential candidate. Haya maneno yote ni mambo ambayo sisi kama wana Jubilee tunaamini ya kwamba Matiang'I ana uwezo wa kuyatatua kwa haraka. We want a person who can be able to turn this country around within the shortest time, because without doubt it's no longer a question of debate. William Ruto has put us in a lot of trouble in this country.
It started when Vincent Kemosi, former West Mugirango MP, rejected an ambassadorial appointment. Millicent Omanga also rejected an appointment in the Nairobi Rivers Commission. The latest is Timothy Bosire, who also declined an appointment as a National Transport and Safety Authority Board chairman.
Hiyo democracy itatupea kitu. Tuna support huyu anapita. Na support huyu anapita, akifika huko ndani anatusahau.
Itokea inaenda mahali pamoja. Even hapa Nyanza, ana opportunity itokea inapotea. Tunaambiwa kwamba there is a minister who was talking about 4 counties. Eti pesa amepeleka. We are in Nyanza. If we are talking about Nyanza, we must be one team.
Sisi hatuko kwa serikali. Na tumeambia Mheshimiwa Rais kwamba wewe ni ndugu yetu, na sisi kama Wakenya, kama wananchi wazuri, lazima tuhakikishe kwamba serikali iliyopo tuiombee iweze kudeliver for the period it's in office. Kwa hivyo siwezi kuwa na tatizo yote. Nataka niombe kwamba our people, wale wageni ambao wamekuja hapa, I'm trying to be mean with my words.
I want to help my leader Sosion and my brother because I think I don't want them to feel that I'm so evil intent that I could even go to hell as I live here. Let me explain. Please go and tell this president, I personally thank him. He has agreed for all the functions to be devolved. That's a win. But then tell him the money has to follow the functions according to what the Constitution expects.
Go and tell Matiangi.
No, he's not president. Matiangi is not president. Matiangi is not.
Let us now separate.
Can I give you a link?
Matiangi is not the president.
Allow me to give you a hint. Okay.
Let us now be factual.
On a positive note. On a positive note, I'll give you a hint. There's a soundbite I want to hold Honorable Onyonka to account on Dr. Fred Matiangi.
Yes.
So it's coming, it's ready. So allow him to finish his submissions. I'll go to
and then you can hold me to account.
I'll hold him to account.
Thank you.
On the very same grounds.
The same thing.
Less worries, yeah.
About to tell the president.
Yes.
Let him go and tell Matiangi.
No, right. Matiangi is not the president.
Now separate this.
No.
It's not
declared.
Matiangi is not the. He's not the president.
Gentlemen, it's not a ping pong.
We are wasting
time.
Thank you.
I have something ready.
Yes,
he's really. Honorable
Sosion
is behaving like a bad student in class. Honorable Sosion, I'm giving you credit.
No, you're
I'm actually
credit.
I'm saying this is finally you guys have done something that we can debate and say, Ayub, this is really a legacy thing for the president.
All right.
Now, number two, Honorable Sosion, when we raise these issues, it has nothing to do with dismissing the government. When we actually come up, no, we've been so wonderful. You've never hear. No.
Very disrespectful.
I am telling you that. Please listen.
Mongering.
It's not. You see now he's calling me a tribalist.
Can he finish his point?
He's calling me a tribalist. And yet his friend, who is the president, employed 80 of his members of his community as permanent secretaries. You see, Ayub, we are talking about crazy things here. We are not telling you anything that Kenyans don't know. When we say, please, Honorable Sosion, just see the president listens to you. He does. Tell him to stop abducting these kids. You don't need anything more.
Ask Matiangi.
Matiangi is not the president.
How many were killed?
He's not the president. If you want to raise, he is not the president. What I'm saying, go if you have that. By the way, you can hold up. You can hold a private prosecution, and you can have my brother Harvey to prosecute. No. What I am saying, you were in the same government, all of you. You were in that government. So blame yourselves for all the things you've done. My point number two is this. I want to mention this. Kenya has no opposition. He has no opposition. The opposition has joined. What, me?
You are in opposition. You are opposing the government.
And maybe me and Nelson Avi are remaining. You've bought everybody. You put them in the box. They can't even raise simple issues about our governance structure. We are talking about issues about our country that are legitimate and they are concerned. Now you see, they say, boss, let me tell you, if that group I was with yesterday, they go and agree amongst themselves, let me tell you, you'll go home as one-term presidency.
All right.
How do you handle gross incompetence and gross human rights abuses? You haven't taken Matiangi to court. You haven't charged him for any crimes. If Matiangi broke the law, I will tell my colleagues without any fear of contradiction, take him to court and charge him. I am willing, if he's found to have broken the law, for him to withdraw from the race. If he has not, then they need to stop this now.
So you will tell him if that happens?
Absolutely.
All right.
The previous administration signed a loan of huge amount of money, payable after 10 years. It is now payable. It is all of us. And all of us Kenyans. We are in this together.
And
we have to make hard decisions as Kenyans. But we have to get out of this all together.
Okay.
And difficult decisions have to be made.
Ukiendelea kutupea mamlaka watu wa Abagusii ile hatuja kuomba. Hiyo na kuambia tafadhali kwa heshima nyingi sana pia ni kuonekana kuwa sauti ya Mkisii haisikiki.
The political landscape in the Gusii region seems to be changing day by day. The change appears to have been sparked by recent government appointments. Gusii leaders say they want more cabinet and principal secretary appointments. They argue that whatever has been offered under President William Ruto's broad-based government is demeaning.
We will continue. We have decided that if you have a dysfunctional country, that institutions are not ready to share the cake equitably, then you must look for alternatives. How you will force those who are in power to share those resources with you equitably.
It started when Vincent Kemosi, former West Mugirango MP, rejected an ambassadorial appointment. Millicent Omanga also rejected an appointment in the Nairobi Rivers Commission. The latest is Timothy Bosire, who also declined an appointment as a National Transport and Safety Authority Board chairman.
Hiyo democracy itatupea kitu. Tuna support huyu anapita. Na support huyu anapita, akifika huko ndani anatusahau.
Kitokea inaenda mahali pamoja. Even hapa Nyanza, ana opportunity kitokea inapotea. Tunaambiwa kwamba there is a minister who was talking about 4 counties. Eti pesa amepeleka huko. We are in Nyanza. If we are talking about Nyanza, we must be one team.